gotta charge my pen. Man, we'll see what happens. Waiting to see if it's live on YouTube, and it looks like it is. We got a little bit of a lag. No chats. All right. It's been a while, folks. I don't expect anybody to jump on, but I just wanted to continue to work on these inks. And if someone comes, great. And yo, Z Collects, what's going on, brother? I was just saying, man, the same thing. It's like if someone pops in, that's awesome. And if they don't, that's awesome. It's been a while. I haven't been able to stream, but you know, sometimes it be like that. I've been kind of busy with life. I'm glad you popped in, though, man. Am I on the right layer? Because I don't think I'm on the right layer. That line is way too small. Oh, thanks a lot, brother. Yeah, I forgot about the fight. I'm probably not gonna be on long either. But thanks for dropping by to give me that thumbs up, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Haven't been on in a while, so everybody got to catch the flow. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm using, like I said, all my equipment is dead. I haven't used it in so, excuse me, in so long that it's just not it's not as responsive as it used to be. Trusty sidekick, what's going on? Oh damn, I forgot I'm on D Live as well. All right, man. I'm glad everybody sounds good. Trusty, man. Shoot. What's it going, brother? See, collects. C's channel's been growing. Kind of local sports been growing. Everybody's growing. Ape Sapien in the house. Wow. I wasn't really expecting anybody to jump on. I got like a few minutes of peace. So I was like, let me jump on and see what I can get going. I know it's an odd time too. It's like 3 something my time, which is like 6 something you guys' time. For most of you anyway. So what's going on, folks of the world? I guess I need to drop the link at the old Twitter spot to see if anybody's interested in joining. I didn't think anybody would be though, so kind of didn't. But let me drop it at the old Twitter group. And hopefully that way if someone wants to join, they can. I believe that's the one. Control copy. I think that's the one. That should be the same link. Hopefully that works out. I hope. Let's see. Oh, shoot. And yeah, the second one is the good one, Trusty, if you're thinking about coming in or whatever. All right, cool. Shoot, I don't know. Abe. I'm not crazy, that's for sure, but I don't know if I'm like good content, but hey, I'll take it. I'm just a guy trying to make things happen in life, It's been a while for me. It's been a while for you guys. I ain't mad at it. Mhm. No, that's not the one I wanted to use. Oh, that's nice, Trusty. Shoot, making dinner for the family is an awesome thing to do. At least I think. Oh, somebody popped in. Hold on. Let me go back to StreamYard. At the stream. Tank Ferret in the house.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
It's been a while. It's been a while. Practicing some inks like always. Trying to keep it quiet because the baby's kind of on chill mode. The wife let me get on the stream for a little bit. So
Dude, the dad life is real.
yeah.
The dad life is real.
Trusty said. Jimmy said I ain't mad at it. Drink.
Oh, dude, what's up, Trustorito? Dude, this is exciting.
Well, I mean, this is kind of like impromptu, like I said. I got to get the channel back on the road, I took a break from the class. I'm taking web development for the new job I have to kind of do a little bit of more than I'm used to doing. So I'm learning a little bit of web dev, and which is new to me. And yeah, because I'm not really a coder.
I can understand. I can
I'm more,
understand it.
I'm more of a hardware guy. Let's see, Tank. Oh, Tank let me see if I can add Tank. There you go. So I didn't realize it was drawing on the other side.
Yeah, I'm inking as well. I'm using these brushes that I got from Jimmy Reyes.
I got them. I'm using the Crow Quill right now.
Roger that. I love these brushes, man.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. Right now, like I said, I'm using the Crow Quill brush. I got a whole bunch of brushes. I got Nighthawk Warrior says, "Keep it up, your teeth. Hope you're doing well. Have a good night." Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well as well. I'm pretty surprised people showed up. I figured it's been a year. People would be like, whatever. Yeah.
No, they've been quietly gnashing their teeth in anticipation, my friend.
I don't know about all that. I'm just a regular old Rican trying to get through in life.
It's okay. It's okay. Dude, so how is the dad life?
Good, man. Can't complain. Baby's she hit the year mark, and she got all the year shots, and yeah,
Nice.
she's doing good. She's doing really good. Super spoiled.
Good. You got to
You
spoil them
know,
when they're young enough to not realize they're being spoiled.
super spoiled. And like I said, the wife was like, I'm gonna do this. I said, well, I'm gonna jump on stream real quick. She was like, all right. I was like, cool. But then I realized, like, my pen. This is why I don't like the Huion and the XP pens and the Chinese knockoffs, because the pens have to be charged.
Yeah, I always have at least one of my pens plugged in and charging.
Well, the thing is, my other pen broke,
No.
so I am down to one pen. I do have a pen tablet though, but the thing with the Huions and other pen tablets and other tablets is that the drivers conflict.
No.
So I can't have my Huion and my Wacom hooked up at the same time. They'll conflict. Um, but I'm gonna tell you what, that pen tablet is pretty freaking awesome for being a pen tablet. I mean, I use it on my other laptop, and I was like, "Yo, this is not bad at all." It took me a while to get used to like the disconnect between looking at and seeing where my pen and my stylus and the cursor are. But once I got a little hang of it, man, pretty dope.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it actually has touch control on it. So you can actually touch the tablet, spin the picture around, zoom, and everything. It's crazy. I was
Wow,
like,
that's pretty
yeah,
cool.
that is pretty cool. And it's got like a little scroll wheel to also zoom in and out if you need it. It's got some crazy features. I can see why people talk, hype about Wacom. I mean, that's just a pen tablet, and it's pretty stacked up. I can imagine what the display tablets are like. You know,
Yeah, yeah. No, the Wacom tablets, they're something else.
they are all the hype is real for them. I didn't think it
Yeah.
was, but like I said, I've been doing so did a Linux install, and I've been doing like the web development, and I needed something to so Linux doesn't work with the Huion display tablets. Well, Linux doesn't work with any display tablet, so I bought that pen tablet so I could do designs for the web dev part for the part of the course.
Hmm.
That thing is amazing. So I got a Linux laptop and then this one that I use, and that's why this is all dead. And I had to do a lot of updates. I was like, "Geez, Louise!" But to make a trusty drink, I ain't mad at it though. So, all right, trusty, have a good one, brother. Be good. Enjoy your family, brother.
Indeed.
Yeah, man. So, shoot, I've been trying to catch everybody's little streams whenever I can. I've been catching yours, doing your
Y-
little games and whatnot.
Roger that. Yeah. This Wednesday we got an indie developed game. I'm gonna have the developer on with me.
Oh, nice.
So it's a new JRPG that's kind of like changing it up a little bit, making it a little more dynamic. It caught my eye. It was recommended to me by Joe Cappuccino. That's what we renamed him on my show on Thursday. Whatever. He actually has a real Italian last name, but nah, he's now Cappuccino. But anyway, he's the creator of Star Circuit, which is like this really cool cyberpunk motorcycle racing
Okay.
uh, uh, book that's funding on Indiegogo. Um, and what do you call it? Yeah, he recommended this, and so I was like, "All right, cool." The demo was free. They're funding on Indiegogo, and I talked to the dev, and they're like, "Yeah, no, totally." Because I was like, "Yeah, no, let's get this thing funded." They want 60 grand or so to, and that's cheap for a video game. Like people get used to comic funding, like, "Oh, dude, you made 5 grand. You're doing good." And it's like, yeah, it's like, but five between 5 and 10 grand is about as minimum as you can get away with it with an indie project in comics. And it's like, yeah, $60,000 to $100,000 is the minimum you can get away with like an indie game.
Yeah. Well, the dev, if anything that I've learned so far, just doing HTML, CSS, and now just touching JavaScript, is dev stuff is freaking a heartache.
Mm-hmm.
It is a heartache, to be honest with you. I'm like, yo, I don't even know how people do this. like,
Dude, it's brutal.
I'm like, man, I don't even want. Like, I built one, two, three. I built 4 web pages for this class so far. They all suck. As a matter of fact, I was gonna record one of the ones that I made and put it in as ERT's codes just for fun. Well, not for
Uh-huh.
fun, just to have something on the channel different. But man, it's just I don't know. It's kind of horrible. Let me see. I got the files around here somewhere. Let's see. It's just the way it is, man. Which one is it? Documents. Documents. Oh, it's not on this computer. It's on the other computer. Duh. Oh, wait a minute. Why I don't see it in my documents? It's because it's on the other computer. Never mind.
Ruh-roh.
Z Collectors at the LCS. Chad, man, enjoy your time at the LCS, brother. Shoot, thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. You know me, I'm always thankful that y'all drop by.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always grateful that people drop by, especially for a guy who's been delinquent for a year and how was today's date? The 20th? A year and 8 days.
Wow, has it really been that long, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Since the Bambina.
Yeah, wow, man.
Since the Bambina was born, she just turned a year, and yeah, it's been a while, man. I'm surprised anybody tuned in. Like I said, and I wasn't
Uh,
really expecting anybody to tune in. To be honest, I was like, I'll just go see what happens.
well, I have foretold your eventual return on my show a few times.
Yeah. No,
So I hope people were actually paying attention. I wasn't just whistling Dixie.
no, it's gonna happen, man.
That happens sometimes, but then then people try to immediately cancel me. They're like, "That's we're whistling Dixie."
Speaking of crazy stuff like that, yo, yeah, you heard of this guy named Tom McDonald?
No.
All right, whenever you get off of here,
Uh-huh.
go on YouTube, look and look up Tom McDonald canceled. That song is hilarious.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Well, I mean, if you really want to start, you got to go all the way back 2 years ago when he started. But like the ones that I recommend, People So Stupid, That'll Make You Laugh, Fake Woke, and Canceled. Just watch any of those three.
All right, sounds like it's right up my alley.
Oh my goodness, this dude is hilarious. Like on People So Stupid, he acts like he's a guest at like at one of the big news channels. You know, big, you
Mm-hmm.
know that like Trump used to call the fake news media. Um,
Oh yeah.
and then he's telling how dumb they are for pushing false narratives and stuff. It is hilarious, and he's not really like leaning to one side or the other. He takes shots at everybody. He's just basically saying, "Look, y'all are dumb for making drawing this lines in the sand and fighting over whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Roger that.
He's I like him. He's funny. He is hilarious, dude. He's a Canadian guy too.
Oh, wild.
Yeah, like hilarious, man. But you know, you'll thank me later
I will. I definitely will. I
because
like
it is.
fun toys are fun, as they say.
Oh no, this dude is hilarious, man. This dude is hilarious. I have been thoroughly enjoying his decimation of everything.
Nice.
I
I
think
do.
this.
Sorry.
I know. So I think this line is too thick, but you know what? It turned out okay. I like it. I got I got one of those battery packs. You know, them phone chargers that you portable phone chargers.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm charging my stylus so I could draw.
Hey, there you go, man.
Look, I have to do something because I don't think that this cord is not long enough. Yeah, but Jimmy Ray is his brushes are pretty nice, man.
Yeah, they're good presets, and I love his little course that he has too.
Yeah, it's kind of long.
It's so packed though. It's just you look at it, you're like, oh, it's okay. So I got a 5-hour video. No, sir. No, sir. What you got was like an 8-hour video.
Yeah,
Uh,
if you
you know,
stop and do everything and the piece that he gives you to work on is freaking amazing. It is so busy, so much
it,
line work.
and it's good. It gets the person to really confront that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And I keep in meaning to do it myself.
It's something else. I've started it. I've never finished it. We should do that. We should do the Jimmy Reyes challenge.
Yeah, I agree. Oh,
Just get online and pick up his piece. And because you and I think the ink differently. Everybody inks differently,
mm-hmm.
But it'd be interesting to see how it comes out. Not like a contest or anything, just like like, hey, this is this is what you have when you buy his little thing on Gumroad or wherever that thing is called.
Yep, Gumroad. That's the place.
Come on, man. I know I closed these lines. Why are you playing with me?
Dude,
And
that
this is
happens sometimes.
playing with my emotions, freaking thing.
Playing with my emotions.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to come back and definitely at least, even if I can't do an hour, 20, 30 minutes or something, get a little bit of stream time back in, get the people coming back, uh, you know, stuff like that. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't think anybody, because this was such an odd time, I didn't think anybody was gonna join. So I forgot to throw the link in the Twitterati, which technically I actually nuked my Twitter for a while.
Oh, did you?
That's why it's not doing it. Jimmy, you're in the wrong layer. Yeah, I looked it for like a week or so.
I don't blame you.
It's just needed to get away from everybody just bickering at everybody.
I had an old friend of mine on last night on my show, and he he's not on to social media. The guy's a tech genius. He's got one of them scary high IQs, right? And he's like, man, he goes, I'm so, and I'm so like out of it when it comes to social media and whatnot. And he's like, I feel like a boomer. He's like, dude, I built my own computers, like, and whatnot, but I have no idea what's going on with social media. Like, he has no idea about memes or anything of the other sort. And I'm like, no, you're just stop flexing your IQ, man. Is what I said. Like, stop flexing your IQ on the rest of us.
Basically, oh, when you're doing stuff like that, you don't really need
Yeah.
social media,
No, he
like,
doesn't.
but some people do. Like when you're trying to, promote arts and comics and
Yep.
stuff like that. But yeah, I got rid of it because I wasn't streaming. Number one. Number two, it started getting crazy right around that election time,
Oh, yeah.
and I just didn't need that in my life, man. Everybody was losing their minds on Facebook, Twitter. It was getting ridiculous, and I
Dude,
was like,
for real.
I don't need that in my life right now. I just need to chill. I don't need that craziness. So I unplugged, you know,
Smart.
I unplugged, and I don't regret it.
Nope.
Oh wow, yeah, this thing. Yeah, if I can continue to do this and I can afford it, I'm upgrading to a Wacom display tablet for show.
Heck yeah, man.
Faux show.
Heck yeah. I'm drawing right now. I'm drawing this guy. This is Gates from the Company Man, from
I
Kimo Wasabi.
I'm sorry, I haven't been keeping up with all the stuff that's going on. Lady Celtic Moon says, I'm back. I am back, and the baby is doing well. She hit a 1 year mark. She is growing and happy and got teeth and the whole works. She's doing amazing.
That's awesome. Dude, good to see Lady Celtic Moon. I haven't really seen her in a long time. I occasionally
That's
see her on other streams. But she never
Yeah,
comes over to my channel.
she will. She will. She will. It's crazy, right? That you've seen like the people that come in here and there showing up little by little, which is pretty cool, man.
That's great.
It's pretty cool to see everybody coming up. I like it. I don't even know how many people are watching. I don't really even care, man. I'm just like, whatever.
Well, you're supposed to work like nobody's watching, right?
Hmm. Well, yeah, sometimes I try to do that. Yeah. But yeah, Jimmy Reyes' pencils are pretty dope, man. Brushes, I mean.
Yeah, his brushes are top notch, man.
Because before I bought his brushes, I bought another set of brushes. And those were pretty good too. But I bought those because they were both for Procreate. Because sometimes what I used to use my iPad till my daughter took over the iPad. That's no longer my iPad. That's the kids' television now.
That's how it goes.
Oh, like for real? So, but it had Procreate brushes that were pretty dope. Like it actually had the G Pen for Procreate and stuff like that. So when I was doing stuff on Procreate and I moved it over to the computer, then it wasn't like two different types of brushes or brush strokes,
Nice.
which is pretty dope, I thought. And then I bought these because I think either we were on your stream or at Wapo stream, somebody's stream, but Reyes was on the stream as well, and they had talked about his ink brushes and whatnot. I was like, oh, I'll go support the man. Good investment.
Definitely. I've definitely gotten my money's worth and then some. It's like, wow, like the bargain you're getting with that. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad because for him, he just did the one production and he just can resell it. So it pays for himself, even if he's giving it at a good price. You know what I'm saying? It'll continuously pay for itself.
Which he is giving it at a great price.
Yeah, I think it was like $20 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I paid like $35 for the deluxe package or something like that. Like it was cheap.
Yeah,
not cheap.
Bad.
It was inexpensive.
Comparatively speaking, right? Comparatively speaking.
Yeah. Cheap has negative, poor quality connotations. I mean to say it was inexpensive.
It was bang for your buck.
For real.
You got good bang for your buck. And
especially with like ridiculous amount of money that I spent on my computer system. So
that happens.
Yeah. And I got a great deal on it.
That's good, man. I'm still rocking the same laptop.
Nice.
This Joker, I mean, it wasn't a bad. When I bought it, it had pretty good specs. If anything, I might just add RAM to it. But like the other laptop that I bought for the Linux, I just bought a cheap laptop because Linux runs good on anything. So I didn't really buy anything like out of this world. Just bought something cheap. So because I had a MacBook Pro, but that thing is old and the battery on it was dead. So I went to buy a new battery. Figured I'd use the MacBook, that old MacBook Pro. It's like 09. So, that'll tell you how old it is. Dude wanted, I went to Batteries and Bulbs or whatever the place is called now. It used to be called just Batteries Plus. I think it's now called Batteries, Bulbs, and something. Anyway, they wanted $220 for that battery. Oof. I said, dude, I just buy a cheap laptop. It's not that serious. I mean, it'll be faster than what I got. It'll be in better shape. The battery will last longer. I'm not dealing with that. The dude just looked at me like, For real? I'll say, yeah, for real, dude. That's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous price. I understand we're on a pandemic and you need to make money, but that right there, son, no,
You're asking too
no.
much.
For an 09 laptop, 200. That's jeez. You could buy a Chromebook
Yeah.
or something. You know, I mean, I don't need something powerful for what I'm doing. I just needed something with a battery because this laptop is really huge. Because this laptop is like it's a gaming laptop, so
Mhm.
it's huge. You know, I can't just unplug it and log it around. I wanted something small and light. This thing is a monster. It's a ROG laptop. And that thing is like a 15 and a half inch screen. Freaking, it's huge, man. It's just huge.
That's
I don't need to be
understandable.
I don't need to be taking that out and bringing it in. Nah, I'm too old and too lazy, too broken down, too
Society's already
broken
roughed
down.
me up in the back alley. I don't need this. Didn't need any more guff.
Oof, you know me. Plus, you know, I got the baby spoiled, so I'm always carrying her around, and that's a workout in itself.
Oh, I know, man.
That, sir, is a workout in itself. Yeah, I seen El Guapo still doing some ink streams and whatnot. I
Yeah,
know
I
over there.
always miss him, and I feel bad, man.
Yeah,
I'm
me.
gonna try and skull drag him over onto my show.
It's the whole he's in the East Coast and you're in the West Coast thing. It just kind of makes it hard for him. Like,
Yeah, and I'm kind of doing
yeah,
like the late night thing. I'm picking up late night spots.
yeah, I saw that. Like,
So that
I'm almost half asleep when you come on, and we on the same time zone.
yeah, yeah, I've just gotten free from the dad duties, you know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, record them, then post them a lot.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
get into editing.
yeah, I gotta do that too. I mean, I don't really do much. Like right now, I'm inking, so I went live, and like the first part of this, I recorded that because I was inking them, just to relax. Um, but I don't get that kind of back to back to back time. Like it'll be like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here. You know how that goes.
Yeah,
It's never um, it's never like a complete block of time
yeah,
that I can sit down and just be like, yo. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's what he does too.
what's that?
He did it. She said that a Wapo records them and then just posts them.
Yep.
Yeah, he does. Dude is. I ain't mad at him. Shoot.
No, how could you,
I like a Guapo. Shoot.
dude? No, he's cool.
Yeah, you're the one that brought him to the table.
I'm glad I did, man. He's just been great. I seen him getting around and getting in on
Yeah.
projects and stuff, and
Hmm.
love it.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. Whatever he sent me a video about Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane wanted to do a universe for Spawn, a Spawn verse, and he said he's gonna submit one of his stories. I told him go
Nice.
for it, dude. I mean, what do you got to lose? He's gonna
You know
say
what?
no.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say the
know?
worst thing that can happen is he gonna say no. And it's like, no, he's gonna come to my house. He's gonna beat me up.
The worst thing you can do is say no, right? And if he says no, oh well, you tried. And if you don't try,
You'll
you're
never
never
know.
gonna know.
Uh-huh.
You're never gonna know. And then that would be a sad, sad state of affairs. You got to at least know,
Yep,
you
that's
know,
true.
because if he says no because of this, this, and that, then you know what? You can fix this, this, and that. You know what I mean? Like if he
Mm-hmm.
says no, this, I don't like this or I don't like that, or whatever, whatever. Then you can be like, you can look at it. You can say, okay, does he have merit in saying this or does he not? Is this just my style? And sometimes people don't like people's styles, and that's fine because other people like people's styles. Or is this something that will push me forward in the craft? And if you say, "Oh, this is gonna push me forward in the craft," like Jimmy Reyes, like he was like, "Yo, I got these I got these brushes, I got this video." I was like, "Yo, I'm really interested because I'm kind of digging inking. That's gonna push me forward." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
And
that
dude, you've come a long way, man, on your inking.
I
Like,
haven't done this in so long. I feel like I'm back at square one.
nah, man, no. You need to throw yourself up on the big screen, and I'm gonna point some stuff out that you're doing right.
If I do that, then it'll pull you out.
It's okay. It's worth
All
it.
right, let me see. That's what I hate because that's the one thing I don't like about this thing.
Yeah, no, I can dig it.
You know, I mean, this is me after a year of not touching it. Like, I feel like I looked at the book that I did to help out Cassidy Blonde,
Uh-huh.
and I look at what I'm doing now, and I can tell, from there to here, there's a big jump, you know. And I'm like, yo, and I'm not even using all the tricks that Jimmy Reyes teaches you on his book, on his video, you know. How to use the lines and the splines to create the curves, like this is why I got this layer over here, right? Because if I
Mm-hmm.
want to use the rule set to create this long curve, you see?
Mm-hmm. No, your lines are nice and consistent though. See, that's something that I'm looking at there. It's like you have good pressure control. And
Yeah, and that's
that's
crazy
tough.
because I'm heavy-handed as can be.
Right? Well, and I'm going to assume that you have adjusted your pressure settings to kind
Yeah,
of accommodate your heavy-handedness. See, that's smart, man. I haven't even done that yet.
yeah, I
I'm just
have to because I am like seriously heavy-handed. Where is my select tool? There it is. Nope, I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. See, now I got a problem here, but I'm gonna have to work that out. And I got a problem right there. And let me see how that looks. See, like this is one of the things he teaches you,
mm-hmm.
where that way you can get on the other layer and then just throw a line, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just get that nice uh smooth, like if you're using a ruler line, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And I like it, you know. It's not cheating because it's part of the software. So I mean, and if you would use, has anybody got that shot of COVID negative? I have not. I have not. I got asked that question earlier today, and my answer to that is I don't even get the flu shot. So, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
save them for those who need it.
yeah. I mean, there are people that definitely need it, and if you do, I ain't mad at you for doing it. I just those shots tend to make me really sick. And I know people say, "Oh, that's insane. How can they make it?" Those shots make me sick. The flu shot makes me super sick.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, some people have adverse reaction to the foreign antibodies that are given in vaccinations and whatnot.
I get
You
really
know?
sick. I get,
Yes.
I get, I almost feel like they just gave me the flu.
There in the world of medicine, there is no one size fits all.
That's how I feel like when I take it. And I work from home most of the time. That's you know, everybody's situation is different.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Lady Catholic Moon says, she has a health condition and she should take it. Hey, by all means,
Mm-hmm.
100%, take it. I'm not saying don't. I'm not telling you. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do or not what not to do. All I'm saying is, I work from home 100% of the time.
Well,
My
I'll tell them
chances,
what to do. I'll tell them to go consult their medical professional before getting the shot.
yeah, that's always smart. You know,
Especially, your doctor who knows your medical history.
better than anybody.
Yep, better than you, better than anybody. They know that there's a reason why they make a ridiculous amount of money every year. They are experts, and we rely on them.
Especially like you said, if you've been seeing them like forever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, and for me, like I said, I work from home. I'm very rarely out and about. When I do, I play the stupid mask game. I put the mask at the store, and do what I gotta do. Stay 6 feet away. Wash my hands when I get back in the car. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Careful now. That sounds like common sense.
I take care. I take care of myself the best I can. But like I said, I'm not working in an enclosed environment with a whole bunch of people. I'm not out in contact with a whole bunch of people. Um, so my theory, right,
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
that y'all could go ahead and get vaccinated, and boom. And by the time I'm ready to go out to the real world, everybody will be good.
Right.
But that could be like wishful thinking, or plain ignorance, or however you want to call it. But no, but you get people. People, I always tell people, do what's best for you and your family. That's all we could do.
That's right.
That's all we could do. Do what's best for you and your family. Med Dog Press. Oh man. Well, he's doing Med Dog Press stuff. I think. There we go.
Mad Dog
He's
Press.
a good dog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Did he ever finish building his car?
I don't know if he's done yet, but he did say that he's going to wait till things are financially better and people's lives are more stable before he launches his campaign. He doesn't want to run the risk of. And I love Manny for this, man. He's such a good guy. He's looking out for you whether you like it or not. He's like, no, I'm not running my campaign during this crisis. He's like, we're gonna wait till this gets over, people get their jobs back, and when the economy's on the rebound, he'll launch it because he wants people to enjoy it and not feel bad that, oh no, I had to choose between a comic book and food. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want you to have to make that choice.
Well, I get that, but I was kind of looking forward to it because I was going to hopefully be inking it. So
Roger that.
I don't, unless Trusty wants to, unless he gets Trusty to ink it, and Trusty would probably love to ink it. Trusty's amazing too.
Oh,
I don't.
dude, for real.
To me, it's fine either way. But I would love to get the more practice in. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. More practice, more practice.
Mo practice, mo practice. Oh wait, sorry, wrong movie.
And then that's that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Oh, sorry. Don't be sorry, Lady Celtic Moon. Shoot, man. It is what it is. He's doing his thing. He's a happy dude.
Yeah, and he's either good dog or mad dog, depends on what day you catch him on. Love you, Manny.
Yeah, he's usually mad dog when he's doing the Aloha Dingo hour.
I miss the Aloha Dingo Hour, man.
Right? You get Rice Lee on your show, so
I do. I want to get him on more consistently for co-hosting, but he's got this thing called a life. Ugh, just gets in the way of everything selfish I want to do.
yeah, the life will do that. Life will get in the way, and smite thou's plans. It will smite the plans of thee.
It does.
Yeah. So what's the story on El Scalponcito?
Well, the story went through a redesign phase real quick, and just I had to get everything together more properly for it. I absolutely despised the way the flow for the first story, and I was like, no, I can't do this to people. I got to give them something really good. So I'll be announcing stuff on that pretty soon. I just want to have the book done before I even launch.
Cool.
I'm tired of stupid things getting in the way.
Like moving.
Like moving, like I even had to move the office again, and so I was like, ugh, I know I need to get absolutely stable, get this book done, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing this big. We can see the scope of this thing that I'm working on. I'm doing a big Comicsgate collage of stuff, and every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, not Tuesday, but every Thursday, I show off a couple of campaigns and add them to the picture.
Nice.
This is a 3 foot by 4 foot, 300 DPI picture.
You're at 300 DPI. Man, I am such an overkill. I'm a diva. I work at 600 DPI. I know I don't need to.
Well, I'm looking at wall scrolls and stuff, and most of them print at around 200 DPI. And that's what I'm going to do with this picture when I'm done, because it's got so many copyright conflicts. I'm finish this picture. I'm going to package a nice, concise text document that has instructions on how to order or make your own wall scrolls. And with a whole bunch of links for all the creators and the books included in that link and included in that beautiful text document. And then I'm gonna package that shit and torrent it to the high seas, and then they could just have it.
Right.
This is a fun thing. This is a fun thing. This is me getting in some practice. I've really got to develop my inking. And
so you're pretty good. You're pretty good yourself, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I had fun doing that one Scalpel Zero.
Oh, dude, I loved it.
Yeah, you like the song more than anything else.
In fact, here's one of the new designs I got. Pardon me, I got a frog in my throat. But
was it Kermit?
Yeah, it's Kermit the Log. If you're looking for things that are small and green and smell of pork, go check out his show. It's about as wrong as that joke.
He's funny.
It's just so funny, dude. I'm like, oh my god, I already know I'm going to hell. Every time I watch that show, I'm just working on more resume. Get a good position.
Yeah, he's funny, dude. That dude is hilarious.
He is. Him and Snow Dubs and the puppet war they got going on right now. I mean, it's just too funny. But yeah, no, I've got this scalpel design. I'm redesigning the scalpel suit, just coming up with various accessories and whatnot.
Very nice.
So yeah, I needed something a little sleeker, a little sexier. We can have her get into civilian clothes anytime.
I gotta
But
get started. I gotta get going on my story too.
the
Oh
opening
man.
is way cooler. I ditched the net running hacking scene because
Mhm.
it was bad pacing. It was bad pacing. Now I've got something way more visceral, more dynamic, and a lot more intrigue. So this is a better setup. See, editors, folks, you pay them money, you shoot the ideas back and forth with them. They help you out, folks.
Yes, they do.
Oops. Probably help if I wasn't using the eraser.
That helps sometimes. Not
Sometimes.
not very often. Yeah, I've been kind of out of tune with everything. I don't know what's going on with projects or anything. Um, I know that I still have not got Red Rooster. And
Well, that's one of the memes that's going around is that folks are joking that you're guaranteed if you back this book, you're guaranteed to get it before Red Rooster.
wow. So I'm not the
It,
only one then,
no, dude, they're pretty miffed at Allegiance Arts and the Bright
but they
Wisers.
but they crank out new books at Walmart every month.
Yeah, and that's why it's that the Brightwisers made a critical error in the world of finance, and that is they let their investors down.
Yeah, they
And
did. Big time.
here's the scary thing, man, is that if crowdfunding was actually under law treated like investing, they'd be in some hot water with the Securities Exchange Commission because they defrauded people
They
essentially.
defrauded everything they make off of everything they're doing right now. Everybody that backed them supposedly is gonna should get a cut. Meaning based upon the amount of investment you made. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So think about it this way, because they have not delivered.
Where's the exchange? Yeah, exactly. Where's the exchange? Where's the
They,
beef?
they have not delivered. They should have just said straight up, would you like to invest in the Allegiance company for a stake of the shareholder, for shareholder stake, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if they succeed and you just say you invested $220, because that's one of the tiers of the comics. I know, because that's what I invested. So let's say you invest $220 into Allegiance Comics. Now they've been what are they now? 6, 7 months of continuously selling comic books on Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So my shareholder my stake should have increased. So I'm not saying it would be doing like a Tesla stock or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure I'd be up to about $2,000, $3,000 worth of income based off of that alone. So
Well,
so
and
that's that's
these crowdfunding sites, there's a reason why they say, like selling shares of your company or a potential piece of the profit is against their terms of service, because if they did do that, they would fall under the viewership of the Security Exchange Commission, and
right,
and they would be regulated differently.
and they should. But what I'm saying is, if it was a wrong of a company that you would have that was open. So companies don't always are not in the beginning are not open to everybody to invest on.
Yep.
Companies seek big money people, and they sell shares behind closed doors. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And to get the initial funding, and then um, and then if they're successful and they want to pay back their initial investors, that's what they do. They go on open trade, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
normal people like me that are not big money bankers can go in and say, "Oh, I want to buy a stock of AT&T or Tesla or um, Telecom or whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
People buy those stocks. They get their money. If they want to get the big money people out of their pockets, they pay those guys off. You know what I mean? They buy back their stocks. They buy those guys off. They keep more profit to themselves.
Roger that.
Um, but and that's what they should have. And that's what I'm. And if you look at it in terms of, like you said, if you look at it as a business transaction, they really did the original backers dirty. They really did, and we should have seen it coming because they kept saying, "Oh, we're working on a big venture. We're working on a big venture."
Mm.
And we didn't catch. I didn't catch the warning signs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's messed up,
All right,
dude.
all right, Lady Catholic Moon. See you later. Have a good one.
Peace, Lady Celtic Moon. Good to see you.
But I still haven't received. Brutus, and I don't know what's up with that because I think he fulfilled, or I could be wrong.
I'm not 100% sure that Brutus has finished fulfilling yet. But if you I don't know, if you contact Donald and you're nice about it, he's actually nice about it.
I'll check him out.
Yeah, he's busy. He's working. He's getting his projects done and whatnot.
Yeah, he had a big issue too, and that's what kind of soured me. Like I'm like, I'm not gonna deal with these folks anymore. I'm not getting good ROI.
Yeah. Rebel's very vocal about how he doesn't like Indiegogo because he hasn't gotten a few of his stuff that he's invested in, and it's like, well, that's not the platform. That has to do with specifically those creators.
Yeah, but he's got a point and he doesn't have a point. But those creators just happen to be on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you kind of guilty by association.
Well, it's yeah. And it's like, this is why I say, another reason why I say you're investing, because it's not a sure thing. This is not a storefront.
No.
This is you're taking a chance. You're saying, hey, I believe in you. I believe in your project. I believe in your endeavors. I think this has long-term staying power. And people are getting tighter. There's like, oh no, is the fad over? Was it a fad even to begin with the crowdfunding and whatnot? I'm like, no, just the initial bubble burst. I mean, and this is okay. Us who understand how market economics work saw this coming, saw the slowdown coming. It happened with every new industry. Look at the .coms. Like, everybody and their mother in the early days of the internet had a .com. You weren't anybody unless you had a .com. You were going to be the next big rich. You were going to be the next Yahoo. Well, Yahoo's not even the next Yahoo anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what the funny thing is? That speaking of .coms, the funny thing is that for the way society and culture is going, you're almost better off having your own .com, .org,
Yeah.
.net, because if you, for some reason, or I, for some reason, let's say that we were big. Let's pretend. Let's go in the land of pretend. Let's go and pretend that. Let's say we were big. Let's say let's say that we were semi-successful. Let's say that we were monetized for the sake of saying, right? And one day we said the wrong thing, like the name of the bear flu. Let's say we say the name of the, let's say we say that on stream, and then we get taken down or whatever, and you lose this capability, and you don't have a personal website or a business website. that you can bring your people over to, and still keep your audience till you can figure something else out, I mean, you're pretty much killing yourself. I think it's just my personal opinion. I could be 100% wrong, but
You just got to use the tools that are available, play by the rules that they want. It's like I tell people like when I'm doing driving instructing, I'm like, don't drive how you think the law wants you to drive. Drive how you think the police want you to drive.
right.
And that's this because they'll be arbitrary about it. If they don't like the cut of your jib, they're gonna come after you. And like that's the same thing with like YouTube, dude. I got a community warning strike on my channel 2 weeks after I had pulled the video in question.
See what I mean?
I'm like, how is this in violation? This is not a video that anybody can see. And they're like, we don't care. And they gave me 3 different reasons, by the way. They gave me 3 different reasons as to why I was in trouble. And I'm like, oh, okay. I wrong thought at you and you can't think of anything. I got it.
And that's the thing, right? And like I told my brother, yeah, his channel is really blowing up. He's already monetized. He does boxing streams. His stuff is like doing really good.
Nice.
And I told him, dude, you should build yourself a website, even if it's just a blog site. You can mirror what you're doing on your YouTube. Just in case something happens, people will still know you. They know where your website is. They can do that. And if you want to do exclusives behind a paywall and people are willing to support you that way, go for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at this thought process where the more independent you can be, and still reach your audience, I think the better it might be. But like I said, I could be wrong. I mean, this is all ebbs and flows, right? Like all this craziness that's going on in society is not gonna last forever. Excuse me, it's not gonna last forever. You know what I mean?
Roger that. Yeah.
But
I've actually been. Oh, sorry.
no, I was gonna say, but you need to protect yourself just in case.
Mm-hmm.
So you can weather the storm of whatever might come. And like you said, if you follow the rules, play the game, you might be all right. But then you never know who might be watching your channel one day and just be mad.
Yeah, they just might not like the cut of your jib.
That day, one day,
Yep.
your voice is off, your voice cracked, your voice sounded weird. You made an off joke that means nothing to nobody, but for that one person.
Or you expressed a viewpoint different than theirs.
Abe says I'm toying with a website or Patreon, like full on. I want to get into the 3D printing my ideas or offer helps to other. And that's not a bad idea, Abe. Like you can still use YouTube. You can still use Facebook. You can still use Twitter. Understand that your Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube page is not really yours.
Roger that. Amen. Oh, dude. That is the truth.
That's all I'm trying to tell people. Facebook, your Twitter, and your YouTube channel is not yours. It's theirs. They're a private company. They're here to make money. And if you interfere with their bottom line, they will cast you out. Period, point blank. Now, is it a tool? Is it a tool to use? Yes, it's a tool. Can it monetize and help a lot of people? It sure has. But have some people fallen off their high horse? Yes, they have. Have big money channels been cut at the feet? It happens on Twitch. It's happened on YouTube. And even Facebook monetizes videos, and it's happened on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I got a community guideline strike on Facebook just because I said the name Obama. I didn't say anything derogatory or mean. I was asked a question about Puerto Rico, and I said, yes, this happened during the Obama administration. I got hit with a community guideline strike. I don't even know what the heck it was for, honestly. Didn't say anything about the dude other than it happened during the Obama administration,
That's messed up.
which is true. It's a fact. It wasn't a lie. It was a fact. It was they were asking why Puerto Rico has become a state, and someone told me because they've never voted. I said that is incorrect. During the Obama administration, they voted to become a state, but Congress has to approve that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it never happened at that time. But then I got a community strike for that. A
How
community guideline
dare you? The
mentioned.
nerve of some people, huh?
Yeah. So me personally, I'm seriously thinking about weaning off, all these social media sites little by little.
Yeah, no, like while you're joking, I mean, I know you're not joking, but while you're saying that, I've actually been kicking around and talking to some of my friends who wear hats about just doing a pirate stream, like get my own URL and just stream to that.
You can,
I'll pay for the hosting, all that fun stuff, and just be done with it. Just be done with this stupid, silly game.
And the thing is, you can. And that's what I'm saying. If you have your own site, you can do streams to that site, and you can have your own archives. I mean, there's a lot of services out there that are not AWS. Don't go AWS.
No,
because
don't.
obviously, you know what they did with Parler, and I'm not like, oh, Parler was the greatest thing ever, or Parler was the most toxic thing ever. I don't really know. I was on it for a couple of days just to check it out, and I didn't see anything wrong with it personally. Nobody attacked me. Nobody said anything out the way towards me. It was just people talking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But AWS kicked them out. I think you might want to have to find something. If you can't do it yourself, or you can host your own site, find a company that's definitely not Google. Don't go with Google services. Don't go with AWS. I mean, y'all could do whatever the heck you want to do. You're grown folks. But if you're trying to get off of YouTube to keep your audience with streams, I would not suggest going to the other bad uncle, AWS.
I was actually personally thinking going with Arvix web hosting services because, they are the guys that host a lot of the big corporations. They offer small services. It's not on their front page. You got to go digging for it, or you might have to go get a link from somebody in the industry. But I used to use them when I was doing email marketing, when I had an email marketing company, before I decided that was too much work.
And that's another reason I'm glad I'm learning the web dev stuff, because once I get through this course, I'm probably gonna build my own stuff.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Yeah, people don't need to be thinking like, oh, I'm going to build the next, video hosting site. Like, no, dude, no. Just host yourself.
Host yourself, and
treat yourself, but with web hosting.
Mm-hmm. Maranya says, you're definitely back in the saddle with your inks. Thanks, Maranya. And Abe says, I'm surprised I haven't been kicked off of Twitter and Facebook yet. It could happen. I mean, I've never had issues on Twitter. I usually keep to myself and stay on the art side. But on Facebook, apparently, I've had issues, and I don't understand why. I mean, I understand why, because I'm kind of pro 2A, and I do post a lot of pro 2A stuff. So,
so you're wrong thinking.
But that's not why I got the strike, though. I got that for talking about something that happened to Puerto Rico, which is my home country, a few years ago. Oh, I mean, tonight's dinner, Manwich plus roast. Oh man, she remembers that we were gonna ask. Tonight's dinner: manwich plus roasted vegetables, butternut squash, acorn squash, eggplant, Brussels sprouts, and sugar snap peas. All right,
So
that's,
can what time should I be there?
that's what I'm saying, man. That all sounds very, very good. To be honest with you,
But you know what I haven't done yet?
what was
I
that?
haven't said Maranya. Dun, 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 dun,
Maranya.
dun.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite peoples, man. I
She
love
is. She's fun.
Maranya.
She's fun.
She's yeah, definitely, and definitely one of the OGs. Like the other day on your channel, I saw a lot of people I haven't seen in a while that used to be regulars on our channels.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was saying there's a lot of OGs going around here.
For
Yeah,
real.
yeah, dude. But I'm thinking. I heard about Linode. El Guapo Comics popping in real quick to let my brother know it's good to see him on slinging ink again, man. Oh man, that's one of my inking heroes, El Guapo, man. I saw his.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at his channel the other day, man. That dude is amazing on any ink stream.
You know, I got to start dropping the draw links in the dog stars again, man. That's what I
Yeah,
got to do.
I wish I could join most. I am so limited in when I can do this, but you know, I want to get back in it between this and like I said, building them, learning the web dev stuff. Um, it's been busy and with the girl and with the full time job, and it's been chaotic.
You know, I love digital because sometimes I can just slop it in and be like, all right, cool. Because I want I just want like this one section of the brush
Hmm.
stroke. Because I'm not that good. I still have to learn, practice all the, what do you call it? The pressure control.
Yeah, that's the one thing that you got to learn early on. Maranya Mini E is doing freaking outstanding. She is, like I said, she hit the 1 year mark. She's doing good, healthy, strong as an ox. Uh, every single time the doctors have to deal with her, they're just dumbfounded. They're like, "How is this baby so freaking strong?" And she is fierce. She is something else.
She eats that
But
spinach, huh?
bruh, she just got that daddy thumb strength. Like I got. Remember earlier I said I'm heavy handed as could be. She inherited heavy handedness from me or something. I don't know. That girl is oof. And she got reflexes. She already got fast muscle twitches. Like her little hands move. Like I call it kung fu hands. Yo, kung fu hands at it again. But yeah, she's doing great. Thank you for asking. She's doing amazing. The wife is doing amazing. Everybody's doing well. I mean, the only one that's doing bad is me. I gained a lot of COVID weight. I'm very plump now. I'm super thick, not in a good way, but thick with two C's. I gotta get back in the gym or something. Because
Extra thick.
I'm getting huge. But I'm gonna work out again. I have to because you know I looked at myself today. I was like, "Yo, what the freak happened to me?" It happens.
It does. You're gonna have to excuse me for a second. I'm gonna go off mic for a minute
Do
while
you
I
what you do?
drink my coffee before it gets too cold on me.
Oh
I
no.
was just getting my day started. I was working all night, so I grabbed a nap this afternoon in order not to like completely implode.
I
And
hear
then
you.
as I was going live, as I was getting up, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go check my Twitter messages, and I'm like, E dropped a StreamYard. E's streaming? Are we hanging
Yeah.
out backstage? What are we doing?
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna do it off of Restream because Restream now you can stream straight out of Restream now, which is what I use for my. I use so I was able to who drew this? This is guy named Sean somebody. I got it from his. I usually Google like Sean's high res pencils, and
You should big screen yourself for a second since I'm going to be inactive for a minute.
yeah, hold on, buddy. There we go. But I want to. There you go. Where's my thing? Yeah, so it's a guy named Sean somebody. He didn't sign it though, so I can't really tell you. I grabbed it off of his Deviant Art. That's what I usually do. Like when I grab pencils, I just go in and Google Sean's high res pencils. It'll take me to Deviant Art, and that's where I found some of David Yardens stuff. It was on Deviant Art, and then oh man, thanks a lot, brother. Bounce, be good. Catch you next time, brother. Man, keep streaming and keep doing what you do. Well, Guapo.
Yes, El Guapo, I want to kidnap you like Tuesday or Thursday at 9 p.m. Pacific.
Do what you do, brother. I'm just happy people came by and showed the Rican some love. I'm feeling unloved.
Man, we miss you, brother.
I missed me too. No, I'm just kidding. I did. I actually do enjoy streaming. It's kind of therapeutic for me. I've said that a few times before. I think streaming is therapeutic for me. It just kind of lets me work and talk smack. And so two things that I like to do. And you know,
Undo those lines you just did. Do them
yeah.
again. Sorry.
No,
I
it's
know that was a
fine.
bit pushy, but I'm like, no, bad.
Yeah, hold on. It's just I don't understand what he's trying to do here. Like I know he wants all this to be black, but then I don't know why he put this here with those lines.
A little bit of ambient backlighting. That's probably what that is. Little back bounce from the light.
So what I'm gonna do is, Wapo said he'll give it a shot.
Oh,
You know
dude,
what?
brother, I would love to have you on, man. I miss hanging out with you. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe a little homo, but not enough to make us gay.
Whoa! Somebody just followed. Oh man, thanks Animation Stream for the lemon. I forgot I was on D Live.
Oh, cool.
I forgot that I was doing D Live as well as so I think I'm on Twitch, YouTube, D Live, because I'm using my old StreamYard stuff.
Right. All we're missing is a little doggo. I'm with Marani. She says, "E streaming, Tank saying my name. All I need now is to see Doggo Rogue, and I'll be set."
Well, if I could get them on, I would.
It's a Saturday, and the weather's probably nice in Hawaii.
Not here.
Winter is just absolutely gorgeous in Hawaii. I mean, that's the only times I've ever been to Hawaii have been either in the fall or winter. And I was like, no, there's a reason why this place is paradise.
Yeah. That's definitely. Yeah, he's probably having a really good time. Not like me over here, who is freezing.
Barbecuing, playing with the boy. I wonder how Mac is doing, man.
Yeah.
I miss all them fools. We need to get the band back together. Go show up on the rooftop of a building or something. Although
That
it'd
would be
probably be
awesome.
not as interesting because we're drawing and nobody can see what we're doing. But totally have a Beatles reunion.
I would love to have everything going. Animation Stream, I thank you for following and I thank you for the lemon. I cannot log into my DLive account to save my life, so forgive me. I can see the chat on the restream chat thing. Appreciate you again. Thanks. I was trying to log into my DLive because I forgot that it was going. When I got that quack, it caught me off guard. Caught me off guard. And you know what? Where are we hitting at? We're hitting at how long have we been streaming? An hour and 19 minutes.
Yeah, a little over an
Wow.
hour.
Okay. I'm pretty sure my wife is gonna tell me to knock off in a few. So
That's all right. Leave him wanting more, man. Leave him wanting more.
probably I didn't even get that much done on this doggone Inks. I mean, I got enough done, but you know,
I can dig it. I can dig it. And I'm just kind of like, I'm actually not even usually at this point like inking or nothing. You know,
well, I have a tendency to bring that out on people sometimes. No, I'm just kidding.
hey, no, it's good. This is good. You know, like Martha Stewart says, this is a good thing.
Let's see. Nice stream. Thanks, buddy. Marina says, Manny sometimes pops in on the comic book auction live stream. I do with Ingleton Saturday nights. Oh, shoot. There you go. It's Marina doing it big. Streaming with Ingleton. Wow.
Yeah, no, she's a mighty wrench. Don't cross her.
I don't cross anybody's wrenches. I don't cross nobody's wrenches, man. I can't believe we've already been streaming for like an hour. Dog, that's ridiculous. Time flies.
It does, dude. I do a 3-hour stream Monday through Friday, and by the time it hits the end, I'm like, okay, fine. Like 3 hours is like, okay, that feels like I've been working for a while.
Yeah. Now you can see my computer's doing its favorite thing, saving it at the last minute when I don't need it to save. Freaking computer. But yeah. Well, excuse me. I still got the same old little banners going on from the digital bullpen and trusty. I gotta update everything. Wow. I definitely gotta get Josh back on the channel doing his manga artwork.
For real, man. No, dude, I've had Ryan Cardinal over hanging out, and he's working on Caius 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And occasionally, like, he'll treat the audience to some behind the scenes of him working on the trailer for the new Caius.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like, this guy, his animated trailers are awesome. I'm like, dude, I'm like, do you get enough of this together and just, do like a mini-sode or something like that? And like, Hell of a Boss or these other shows, like, you could totally get it picked up by one of the cartoon syndicates, man. Because I think it's marketable
Mm-hmm.
I like, this is what, this is the next Avatar. I think that's what he's sitting on right now. I think
But
he's sitting on a gold mine.
then the thing is, like I said, yeah, you build your own space and you add all that stuff in as a portfolio, and you'll be amazed. People will find you.
Mm-hmm. And Abe Sapien, it's good to see you too, man. Long time. I know Abe follows me over on Instagram, and I have been like, that place is a ghost town for me right now.
I haven't done anything on anything.
I got kind of disillusioned with Instagram. It's like, I don't know. I got kind of bored with it.
I just don't. I don't know. I got it. I still have it. I don't use it. Just like anything. Oh, I must have not closed the line.
Yeah, don't you hate that?
I know I didn't close the line when it takes forever to think.
Right. It's like, all right, now we have to ink everything.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I closed all the open spaces. All right, let's try this again. Ta-da!
Hold on one second. Okay, I was like, I hear Frozen and I want to make sure that it wasn't coming through the stream.
Oh, that's fine. If it did, even if it is, we're almost at the end. Like
Yeah, and it'd be easy to cut that off, but still, the kids are in there. They're especially my niece and my daughter, who are 2.5 and 3.5, respectively. They love that Frozen, man.
oh yeah,
They are the prime demographic.
definitely. Like my daughter watches something called Morphle. I never even knew that existed. It comes on Samsung TV,
Yeah.
TV Plus, and it's like a little red thing that morphs.
Oh, okay. Yep, I've seen it.
And she loves that thing. She laughs at it, smiles at it. I'm like, are you really understanding what's going on? she just has a good old time.
Well, it's like when I was a little kid and I was watching Newton's Apple on PBS. The one Eureka, and all it is just like introductory physics. But I was watching it when I was like a little kid because they were silly and they did these things, and I didn't understand half of what they were talking about. But a couple of years later, when I'm 8 years old, I'm spouting off the basics of kinetics and and inertial physics because that's what that covers. My mom was like, all right, then. I mean, I guess you like what you like, and I guess you did learn from it.
Yeah, that's the crazy part, though, right? You do learn,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's up with that leg. I don't like it.
It needs some backlighting. It needs some black backlighting, and in those areas where you've got the ambient bounce back, you don't want a whole lot of white in your white-black balance for like the area.
I'm just talking about the leg itself. It looks weird.
It's that little pocket that's where his no bits should be.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be blackened in as well.
How about right here?
That little triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd black that in.
Something ain't right.
And see how that looks, because that should help. Oh, dude, 3, 2, 1, contact. 3, 2, 1, contact. It's adventure. It's excitement. It's everything you want to be. Contact. Dude, yeah. Electric Company, like all them stuff. Dude, like Contact. I love, dude, man. That I was gonna grow up and be a sci-fi writer when like all my favorite stuff had to deal with science. And I'm sitting there watching Cosmos, which none of my friends ever wanted to watch Cosmos when they were hanging out. They're always like, I want to watch cartoons. I want to watch cartoons. And I'm like, yeah, but the new episode of Cosmos is on. It's Carl Sagan, man. Yeah, billions and billions.
I used to watch that. Sure.
I was doomed to nerddom at an early age.
No Bits reminds me of the Ringo Starr song, the No song, the No song. Yeah. I still think there's something off with that leg, and it's maybe the way. I think the perspective is making his leg look smaller than it should be.
And there's a little bit of offness with the. Now that I see it all silhouetted in, I can actually see it like. So if we geometrically, like if we were to like say 3D model that front leg, right, and then mirror it, and then swing it over that kneecap, that knee pad, right? See how it kind of protrudes a little bit from the foreleg. It's not doing that. It's doing it's bending the opposite way. So if you brought out that kneecap a little bit and more in line with the contour of the leg, I think.
But is that the front or the back of the leg that we're seeing? That looks like the back of the leg, like it's twisted.
Yeah, it's an odd, and with all the awesomeness on this picture, this is the thing that sucks about being the guy who comes in and does the quality check work, the finishing. You're gonna notice everything wrong with it.
it just looks weird. I mean, like this front leg looks nice and it's really good. But then that one looks like it's 2 miles away.
Yeah, it's off. It's
Am I not? Am I? Is it just me, or
no,
or do you see
no, and the
something?
knee's in the wrong place too. The knee is in the wrong place. It's too low.
Yeah, I
Like
have to look.
honestly, it would be a lot foreshortened. And the problem is that with that pose, like his thigh's too thin at the joint, and it just needs to
Yeah,
be geometrically done like that area.
yeah, and then Captain's leg,
But
like that. That is a long leg.
to be perfectly honest, we are kind of like nitpicking a little bit at it
I know
because it
it's an
is a
awesome
beautiful
piece.
picture.
It is an awesome piece, dude. I'm just messing around, but like to be, I'm looking at it I'm like, oh, it looks a little off. But then, like, I couldn't draw this if I wanted to.
Well,
Like,
you,
I could try, but
I've run across like for years I was trying to get a team together to do the Scalpel Zero story, right?
mhm.
And I had a bunch of artists, I had a bunch of friends who had actually like, they'd legit taken like art classes and stuff. And they were like, "Oh, I'm not pro quality." I'm like, "Well, yeah, not on your pencils, but look at your inks, man. This is like I'm like, you're primed to be an inker. You have a good sense of lighting and you have what do you call it? Good steady hand." I'm like, "Dude, you should be an inker." And they're like, "No, no, I want to be, the penciler because the penciler's the rock star, right?" I'm
Right.
like, no, the penciler is just the rhythm guitarist. Um, the inker is sadly, and it is a good analogy, is the bassist. Like without a good bassist in your band sucks. I'm just gonna say it right now. If you don't have good bass, your band sucks. And if you don't have good inks, doesn't matter if you're flipping Jim Lee, man. It's gonna suck.
Even Jim Lee doesn't draw all the way through. Him and Scott, what's his name? Oh,
Scott
his,
Williams.
yeah, Scott Williams. I almost said Scott Campbell, but I know that wasn't right. I was like, wait a minute. I know it's Scott something. Uh, Scott Williams finishes most of Jim Lee's pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they've been working together for so long. Jim Lee doesn't like anybody else to ink his stuff. He's like, nope. If Scott is not doing it, I ain't having it, which is cool if you get it
Yeah.
like that. Let's see. Looks like Cap has a dangle from his naughty bits area, that other leg from his opponent due to that placement. Okay, I'm bad. It's the guy on the left who has that dangle. I don't know. The piece is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I wouldn't have picked it to ink if it didn't look halfway decent. You know what I mean?
And Cap versus Cable is a good matchup. That's a good
I like
fight.
I
I'd pay
like
to
it.
read that comic.
I like it. I do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before my wife comes in here and gives me naughty looks, I am gonna cancel. I'm gonna call it a night on this stream so I can go make some dinner and spend some more time with the kid and the wife. I really appreciate everybody that tuned in. Thank you, Tank, for
Cool.
jumping on and keeping me company. Anything you want to say to the good folks at home?
You can catch me Monday night. We're doing League of Legends again. We're building the League of Independent comic creators. We're trying to build a team here. So if you like League of Legends and you're a creator or you're like a key fan or something like that, like a super fan of the comics, I want to get you in on a team. I don't care if we do terrible. Like, we're gonna make a team. We'll come in last place, but we'll do it plugging comics to a whole new group of geeks the whole way. So I've got the metal Super Tommy with me. Hopefully this Monday we'll also have Larry Higgins of Rebel Comics joining us. We're training. It's the road to get good. It's exciting. It's fun. Like it is like you want to talk about nail biting action. That's what we got going on Mondays, 9 p.m. Pacific. And every weekday on my channel, 9 p.m. Pacific till midnight, we got something going on. We got live drawing. We've got a game of the week where on Wednesdays I show off the big game of the week. Thursdays I show off 2 comics, one that's in pre-launch, one that's actively funding. Friday is the Fracas. It's a free-for-all. So if you want to come on, you want to just talk about stuff, joke about stuff, share some good memes, please, by all means, come on over. Everybody is welcome. Just don't say anything that's going to get my channel canceled from YouTube. That is the only line that we draw. Comic Book Bob, Jay Potts, Maranya, Abe Sapien. Dude, it is so great to see all of you. And I'll check you in the future. Thank you, E.
You're welcome, buddy. And like I said, people just joining in. I apologize for y'all joining in at the very end of the stream, but like I said, my time is really, really limited. I'm surprised I got in an hour and a half to chill out and hang out and think for you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Jay Potts, Maranya, Comic Book Bob, Abe Sapien, all y'all that jumped in, I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, I can start back up and being a little bit more consistent so we can at least finish this piece and move on to something else and get the rhythm going. I'm surprised I'm still at 625 subscribers from like a year ago. I'm surprised I haven't dropped or lost or whatever, but I hope everybody stays. Tell people, the digital bullpen is going to start making a comeback, hopefully sooner rather than later. And again, thank you everybody for coming in. God bless and good night.